Hello everyone, welcome to Pam Tells. So today's reading is only going to be for somebody, okay, who is very emotional right now, who feels very burdened right now, okay, who has been through a lot in life, like emotionally, who had to deal with trauma, who had to deal with insecurities, and everything, since childhood, since they were very young, right? If that is you, then please, this reading is for you. Let's see what do you need to know in this journey, or what do you need to know overally about your life, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna use our emotional. I sense that you guys are somebody who have always been the giving one, who have always been the giver in love, in relationship, in your family, who has always been the more understanding one, okay, who has always been somebody who compromises, compromises for others' happiness, who puts everybody else before them, right? I sense this innocent pure energy in you guys, okay, and I feel it inside my heart, okay, and I just want to say that I'm so proud of you guys for for surviving your life till here, for making till here, right? You've come this far, and that's a very proud moment. You've survived the moments you thought you would never, right? You've passed the all the sad difficult phases you thought you would never pass. So that's life, okay? We go through all these ups and downs, and that just makes us more stronger. With that note, let's see, okay, let's start. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, you guys are very burdened right now, okay? Burdened by everybody else's energy, burdened by and everybody around you, okay? Smallest of the things might trigger you, is what I'm sensing. You are somebody who gets triggered very easily, okay? Because you have a lot to work on, right? Because you have to deal with a lot of things, okay? Not everybody is as good as you, not everybody is as understanding as you, right? We cannot expect everyone to be like us, right? Because I feel you guys. You guys feel very lost, okay? And what did I say? This is very emotional for me as well, right? Because I have been this person and I can feel you. You guys, you guys want to be loved, okay? You guys are somebody who wants to be loved, who wants to be, who wants to be taken care of, who wants, just like somebody would love them the way they love other people, right? You guys are just these kinds of people. And I also see that you guys have always been the ones who had to preach self-love, because you have been taught this on your healing journey. You have always been told that you need to love yourself, you need to love yourself. But there's always a question, why just me? Why does not anybody love me for myself? We see a lot of people around us, right, being loved by their partners, being loved by their parents, being loved by their colleagues, by friends, and we are the ones, or you guys are the ones who are excluded from this journey. You guys are the ones who are chosen to be stronger, who are chosen to fight this fight this fight alone, to walk this journey alone, to be independent, right? And I know, okay, I know this feels very unfair sometimes, right? Because it is unfair, right? To be honest, even if we see it like this, it is unfair that we have to love ourselves by ourselves. We have seen people who are unhealed, who are insecure, or who have trust issues, being loved by someone so effortlessly, without them having to ask, okay, without them having to tell or teach. So we are the ones who feel very you guys, I can sense that you guys are the ones who feel very unfair because of life. You feel that your life is very unfair compared to other people, right? And I think you guys are the ones who have been chosen to heal your whole family along with yourself. And I know, okay, I know it feels very unfair to just take all the responsibility from such young age, okay? Understand everybody's emotions, understand your parents' frustration, understand your elder brother's situation. You've always been the one understanding everybody. You are the strong one. And I also sense this, you guys, all of you guys watching me can be the younger siblings, okay? Mostly younger siblings, but it can be elder daughter and son also, because elder born child also take responsibilities from a very young age. But youngers are also often neglected, but they have to, they have always, they have to be always the understanding one. They are, in the name of younger, people often ignore them, okay? They feel very ignored, they feel very unimportant. Elder sibling has a responsibility, right? Parents have responsibilities, and the younger is always treated like, you are very lucky that you are the younger one. But that's not the case, okay? You guys have had your own journey. You guys had to understand, okay? And you guys are very exhausted because of this feeling, okay? You guys are very, very, very exhausted. Why do I have to understand everybody, right? Why do I have to heal everybody? I can also be angry, I can also be anxious, I can also fight. You guys might think to yourself, right? But this is how life works, okay? God, the universe, the angels are trying to make you so strong that you don't need anybody in your life. And that's exactly, my friend, where the healing journey starts. Once you don't need anybody, you attract everybody, right? Once you feel like you don't have the need, or you don't have the desperate need to be with anybody, that's when you attract people who would want to love you. That's when you attract people who would say that I love you. When you are in the feeling that I don't need your love, okay? I'm not desperate. And the other person will be like, yes, I know you're not desperate, but I still do want to love you. That would be the best feeling, right? You not being desperate. Because what happens is, when we become desperate, right? When we become desperate in love, in family, in relation, when we start asking, when we want to take everything, the other person becomes burdened a lot, right? Because it's our, somewhere it's our responsibility to deal with our emotions, right? Because everybody is different, right? If somebody else is getting love, it doesn't mean that our lives have been same. Maybe they did not have any trauma or healings to do, or maybe the person they are with are a secure person, and they are a secure and unhealed, it makes a balance. Because the secured ones, they give love, they provide love, and then they start healing, right? But we are the ones, or you guys watching me are the ones who attract unhealed people, just like us, who have been love deprived, or who have had childhood trauma, who have had inner child issues, okay? We attract such kinds of people, and we expect from them, right? And that does not work out. But one thing, my friends, one relationship or one emotions or one thing not working out for us does not mean that we do not deserve anything. Because we deserve the best, okay? We deserve love, we deserve fulfillment, right? We deserve somebody who would love us for who we are. But isn't it our responsibility to do the best we can for ourselves? All we can do for our future partner, or all we can do for our partner, is heal ourselves, right? Try to be the best version of ourselves. Yes, I know, and I can feel that it is said that love should come in all ways. You should accept me the way I am. Accepting me the way I am, accepting you the way you are, it is when you are healed, and it is when you are willing to understand, when you are also willing to accept the other person the way they are. Accepting the way you are does not mean accepting your insecurities or accepting your rude. No. Okay, this can be a bit difficult to explain. What I'm trying to say is, for example, you are somebody who is insecure, or you are somebody who has trust issues, okay? You have a partner, they have accepted you for the way you are. They have told you, okay, you have trust issues, yes, I accept you, I love you, I'll try to heal you. They will try their best, but until unless you have healed, you have dealt with your trust issues, no matter how hard they try, you're not going to trust them, right? This is what I'm trying to say. To deserve the best person, to deserve the best partner, the first thing we have to do and we need to do for ourselves is heal ourselves. That way we can give our 100%, our whole self to our partner, to our soulmate. That is what we can do. And that's not for the person to come and love, okay? That's not the case. That's for ourselves. That's for us, us the chosen ones, us the, ultimately sent warriors by God to be the stronger ones, okay? At the end, all we can do is accept our fate. All we can do is, be the bigger person. We can think that, maybe my family needs healing and God has sent me. If we can look at the bigger picture, we can be the bigger person, right? It is difficult, but it is just going to be fruitful for us, right? For you guys. It is going to be good for you only. If you heal, then that's best for you, right? Your life is sorted. And so is your parents' life sorted, or so is your partner's life sorted, because you are a sorted person, right? I'm not saying that. Okay, let's see what's coming in our love life, or you guys' love life, whoever is watching this video. Okay, enough of the because today I just wanted to make this video because I was feeling this a lot. I was channelizing all these messages. Okay, I was thinking, the people watching me might resonate with me in this topic, so I thought I would do that. Let's see what is coming in for your love life. Okay, as I said, there are a lot of lessons that needs to be learned first. Okay, in order to receive love, we need to learn our lessons first, right? We need to heal our inner child, our trauma. Inner child, look at this. This is something that resonates, that says past and love. When we combine these two cards, look at this. When we combine these two cards, that means that we need to go back in our childhood, right? We need to love the child inside us. We need to let the child inside us live the life. We need to love them, love ourselves, love the child, love that child who is hurt, who's damaged, who is broken. Just give them a tight hug and tell them that yes, you are okay, you are loved, and I am going to love you, and I'll always be there for you. You just do this, okay? Write this in the comment section. Claim this message, right? I am loved, I am healed, I will love myself, I will carry myself. Yes, write this in the comment section to claim, okay? And one thing, the only message I want to give you from this reading is, I said let's see what's coming in our love life, but one card explained it all, okay? Until and unless we heal ourselves, until and unless we learn the things that needs to be learned, let's not focus on the relationship side, let's not focus on the getting love side, okay? Let's just focus on giving love to ourselves first, and then giving love to others. We should be capable of giving love. Receiving or not receiving, that's that person's, if they did not love you, if they did not did not know how to love you, then let them go, right? They have, when you, okay, one more thing, when you don't work out with somebody, when things does not work out with someone, not the cheating, that is exception, okay? Not the cheatings. But when a relationship does not work out, that will always mean that two persons are not on the same page. One is healed, one is spiritually awakened, one is yet to be awakened, right? And we cannot judge for somebody who is not able to love us. The only thing we can do for our love is let them go, right? Let them go in peace, let them go with peace, right? We can do that. And that person needs healing, but you can't do the healing. It's not your responsibility. As I said, it is our responsibility to heal ourselves. So it's your person's responsibilities to heal themselves, right? Let them go, move on with your life. If it's meant for you, you guys will align again, right? So yeah, that was the reading for today. I hope it resonated with you guys. And a little hi from Shanti. Her name is Shanti, okay? And this is Angel. You guys were asking about my toys, so meet Shanti and Angel. Okay, bye bye. See you in the next video.